Right now, we're hearing live from the Battalion Chief of the Windward Fire Department, Carlton Yamada, on that earlier fire in Enchanted Lakes, and we want to listen in happening right now.
Can you tell us what happened?
So we had the emergency call come in just after 5:30 this morning for a house that was on fire. So a single-story family residence that was fully involved when the first company arrived a few minutes after. So they actually started out with the defensive measures, but eventually we were able to fully extinguish the house fire.
How many men was it?
So we had 7 companies that were dispatched to the scene, and then from there we were able to mitigate the fire with the 7 companies.
Do you know anything about the residents or how the fire started?
Not at this time. We're just waiting for the fire investigator to get to scene, and then from there he or she will make the determination as far as how the fire was started.
Was anybody injured? Firefighter resort?
So at the time of the fire, there were 3 occupants in the house, which made it out safely. And so again, that was 2 males and a female. They were actually checked by emergency services, EMS, and they were actually released then because they were fine. So minor smoke inhalation, but for the most part, they were released from EMS.
Is there anything else you can tell us about this fire? How difficult it was? Or?
Not at this time. We were also notified as far as some of the potential hazards that was involved or in the vicinity of the house that was on fire, which had some propane tanks in the front of the residence. And we also had one of the occupants that actually had oxygen bottles that was stored in the back house, which was not affected by the fire, but yet still a hazard, for us.
So there's just one residence? Or is there a second one in the back?
So it appears that there's one primary house in the front and an extension in the back, and for the most part, it's the front of the house that was more affected by the fire.
I just got 2 quickly. The address is 1436 Kailua. Is the
yes?
Okay. And then were any of the adjoining houses affected at all? Any damage?
No exposures to the neighboring houses.
Fantastic.
All right, and once again, that was a live report there. We were just hearing from the Battalion Chief of the Windward Fire Department, Carlton Yamada, who gave us an update on that fire that happened earlier this morning.
And our crew, that was KITV4's Bert Yoshige. He was our photographer on the scene. We're going to learn more. And that initial call came in at around 5:40 this morning. We're going to keep a crew on there and get more details as soon as it becomes available throughout Good Morning Hawaii.